Hello friends, you're all welcome back to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Today I will be talking about 10 common jobs for foreigners in Turkey. And I'll be giving details like talking about the prices, the places, what you should do, what is needed. These are the things I will be talking about in this video. By the way, this video I have made it in the past. 2 years ago I made this same topic. Now I am redoing it again because the economy is quite different now. There is a raise in salary, so I am redoing it to give you more information about these jobs. Now I need you to know that that video last year, which is up there, is about 30,000 views. That is the highest view I have got in my channel, and I'm so happy about it. Thank you very much for supporting me. And today also my channel is 5,000 subscribers. Awesome. Yes, I know I am still growing. My channel is a little small channel, so thank you so much for doing that, guys. I am looking forward to some of you who have not subscribed to my channel. Please, I need you to do it right now. Support me in this way. Like this video, share it to your friends and family members, and leave a comment in the comment section. Now quickly, I need you to understand that I will start from number 10 to number 1. Number 10, the prices are lower until the last one, which is the first one. The prices are higher. Let's start with the 10th one on the list. The 10th one is factory jobs. I have talked about this in the past about factory job. Here in Turkey, it is one of the most common job here in Turkey. Factory job is mostly found in the western part of Turkey, that is Istanbul, Bursa, and as well part of Izmir. These areas you can find factory job, but most especially in Istanbul. And here, factory job, you don't need so much, or you don't need to have a degree so you can work in a factory. That means you can work in this place without just with your whatever certificate you have. All they need you is your manpower. That is why it is very, very common. Now the price range is the minimum wage. Mostly some people they take 3,500 Turkish liras, which is about $300, up to $400 to $500. So it changes. It depends the kind of the factory job you find yourself and your agreement with them. And I need you to know also that they pay in weekly. Weekly they pay you. They don't pay monthly. If you decide to take monthly, I don't know. But one thing about the job is that they pay you weekly, which means every week you have some money in your pocket. You'll be able to pay your rents and bills. So going for factory job, in case you are interested in it, you just arrive in Turkey, in Istanbul, try to ask friends to help you to get a factory job. But you need to know something. It is not an easy one. Most of this job in factory job, they are really tedious. You would stand from morning till evening. And when you go to Istanbul, ask friends about chabu chabu. Chabu chabu jobs. It is called chabu chabu. That is the way it is pronounced in Istanbul. So in case you are there, you can look for job. And also, I have a partner who is in SN Youth part, and he helps people to get job. So in case you are interested, you can let me know about this. But mind you, you need to pay for agency fee. All right, so if you are interested in this, let me know. I can link you up to this agent, and he can help you look for a job in Istanbul, but you have to pay for agency fee. So the 9th one on the list is healthcare taker. And if I want to phrase it properly, that means elderly homes. If you are interested in working in elderly homes, this is possible. So many years ago, Turkey don't allow foreigners to work in the elderly homes, but now it is easier. They now allow people to work in elderly home. Now, about working in elderly home, the price range is also the minimum wage, which is about $400 and above maybe $450. So this changes a little bit. Now, working as healthcare taker, probably they will need your certificate. They need more information about you because this includes talking to elderly people. It can be I don't really want to go in details, but they will need a certificate from you that you have graduated from blah 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 or whatever place, so you can work in this place. Healthcare takers, the job is not really that difficult here in Turkey. So if you're interested in this, you can search for it, and luckily you can find one. Now the eighth one on the list is buying and selling textile products. Now one thing that Turkey is so good at is that they have wonderful wares. If you go to Istanbul, there are so many shops, so many companies that are into textile product. Turkish wares are really expensive. Now they are quality product, that's why they are expensive. So people or some foreigners in Istanbul, what they do is they move around, buy clothes and send to their country. It's a business. Also, there are some people who you send money to them, they take your money, buy things for you, clothes for you, send it back to your country. I can do the same too, because I have some of my partners in Istanbul who buy these things. I work with them, they can buy clothes for you and send it to your country. So what happens is that you need to know what kind of clothes you are into. Is it dresses? Is it suit? Is it children wears? Okay, is it shoes? Whichever thing you are into, you need to explain properly, and the person will know what to buy for you and send to you. So this is a cool business that is being done in Istanbul, and some people are being employed by shops so they can be representative who will talk to customers in English or in whichever language, so they will be able to make sales. The salary range for these people is 1.5. That means minimum wage multiplied by 1.5. That means you'll be getting about $500 and above. Whichever way you plan to do it, it's all for you to decide if you want to do this kind of job. The seventh one on the list is waiter. Now, I talked about this in the past in my previous video. Being a waiter here in Turkey is really cool, but you need to know which part or where you're gonna work in. If you're working in Istanbul or Izmir or Bursa or Antalya, the pays in these places are quite different, because if you're working in a cafe, being in a cafe, the pay is a little bit different and the workload is different. If you're working in a restaurant, the pay is different, and the whatever comes with it is quite different. So that's why I may not really give you a specific price that you may be getting, but anything with 7,000 or 6,000 Turkish liras, which is about 450 to $550. Now, being a waiter, one thing about it is that you have free lunch and everything. If you're lucky, they do your work permit. If you're not lucky, they may not be able to do your work permit. And also, some people work in hotels. There are some hotels, they have restaurants, and they need foreigners who will work for them in the restaurant. So it depends where you work. The price may vary because of the company or because of the institution. So that is why you need to know that the price is between the range of 450 to $550. And do they really need your certificate? Yes, some of them they do, some of them they don't require your certificate. But when you start to work with them, they will ask you for these things, so they have information about you. The sixth one on the list is being an entertainer. Here in Turkey, during summer, it is a very busy time. In fact, in Turkey, in a year, they have about 50 million people coming and live in Turkey. Yeah, you heard me very, very right. 50 million people. So hotels, tourist hotels, are really interested in entertaining whoever or foreigners that are coming to their hotels. Now, in these places, they have foreigners working there. Mostly this job is a part-time job. Now, during summer, which starts in June until August to September, they need you to be an entertainer. You can be a person who is massaging, spa therapist, or there are a lot of them, acrobatic. Now, what they expect you to do is to be able to entertain their customers. Now, the price range for working in this place is about minimum wage multiplied by 2, which is 5,000 multiplied by 2, you'll be getting about 10,000 Turkish liras, which is closely about $800. You need to be able to, have some skills so you'll be able to do these things. In case you are interested, the places you'll be finding this kind of job is in Istanbul, in Antalya, most especially Antalya, and Izmir, Kuşadası. These places you have lots of hotels, and if you have friends, those friends can help you to get, or squat you in their places until you get a job in that place. Do they need your certificate? No, they don't mostly need certificate for this kind of job. If you're lucky to get it, wonderful for you, and I wish you good luck for doing that. Now, the fifth one on the list is hotel receptionist. Now, hotel receptionist is also in this area, or in this western part of Turkey. All the big hotels, they have, or they need, at least one foreigner who can be able to speak English, who can be able to speak German or French, whichever one. They need you to be able to communicate to their customers when you come into the hotel. Now, if you have experience about being a hotel receptionist, you will be well paid as well. They get about $900 or above $900. One thing you must know is that the hotel matters. If it is like Hilton Hotel, you get more pay. If it is something lower, not 5-star hotel, maybe you have 3-star hotel, the price also changes. So that is why you need to apply to hotels that are really big. You get more pay. And the next one we will be moving into is the fourth one on the list, babysitting. I talked about this in my previous video 2 years ago. Babysitting is very, very common here in Turkey. In fact, they are well paid. They get about $1,000 or more, and they equally give you opportunity to live in their house. You have to get free food, you have to get free accommodation. Everything is free for you. You just have to do your job by taking care of the family, of the house, and also you do the cleaning, you do the cooking, you do some certain things. That is why the pay is much, much higher. But mostly this kind of job, they need ladies at least 30 years old, this middle age. That is what they need from you. And what you need to know is that some families, they may not want to pay you up to this price I am talking about. Some families, they may want to pay you like 6,000 Turkish liras, lower than what you are expected to be getting. And I need you to note something, that they will also do your work permit. Yes, Turkey is a very friendly place. I mean, Turkish people are really friendly people, so they really take good care of you, okay? And the third one on the list is being an editor and translating. Now, this job is also common in Istanbul. In Istanbul, you have so many companies that are publishing things, so many companies that are trying to, like, for example, they have to translate some languages from English to Turkish, or from Turkish to English, and from German to, so there are lots of companies like this in Istanbul. They do this job. In fact, you can even do it remotely. If you apply online, you can get them online. But if you are in Istanbul, if you are in Turkey, you can as well do this in Turkey. So somebody can be in another country and be doing this job if you are lucky to find one. But in Istanbul, there are lots of them. So being an editor, you will be paid about $1,000 or maybe $1,100. They are well paid monthly. And also, if you do, if you edit or if you translate more stuffs, you can get more pay. In this job, they will need you to be, you have to have a certificate to show that you know and you can be able to do this kind of job. So that's all about this, and they can do your work permit for you. Now, quickly, let's go to the second one on the list. The second one on the list is teaching English. Here in Turkey, the most common job that you have in Turkey is teaching English language. Now, in Turkey, most of the children, they all speak Turkish language. That is why they need native English speakers here in Turkey. Now, you need to know something. If you are working in a language school, your pay will not be the same as somebody who is working in a college. So, the pay as a teacher, they get about $1,000, $1,200. It depends which school you're working from. And also, people, native speakers from USA and England, they get about 1,500 to $2,000. That is what they are being paid. But one thing also you need to know, if you are from Africa, like Nigeria and other countries, you and Iran or Tajikistan, wherever you are from, you will be paid something about the minimum wage multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. That is the range you have, which means you'll be getting about $800 to $1,000. This really changes. You need to know this. It also affects, or it also happens during your negotiation with the school, because some people, they don't have negotiating power. That means they will get less paid. But if you have a good negotiating power, if you have the experience that is needed, you will get more pay. And also, if you're working in a language school, you will not be paid monthly. Some they pay you monthly, but you will not be paid monthly. They will pay you hourly. That means if you're working for 1 hour, if you teach for 1 hour, you'll get about $7 or $10. It depends which school you are working with. There are so many of them, British language, blah blah. There are so many schools, language schools in Turkey. I have talked about how to get this kind of job. You can check my previous videos. Now, if you want to teach in Turkey, you need a certificate. You need to show that you graduated from a university. It doesn't matter what you studied. And also, you need to show that you have a certificate called TEFL certificate, Teach English as a Foreign Language, or you need to show TESOL certificate. Now, this certificate shows that you can be able to teach English language as a foreigner. So, if you have the certificate, you can apply, and luckily, if you get it, they can also do your work permit. That's one advantage about it. So there are so many advantages when you be a teacher in Turkey. Now, quickly, let's go to the first one on the list. The first on the list is project management. Now, project management can be mostly engineers. Engineers and doctors are well paid in Turkey. Now, one thing you need to know is that the minimum wage, which is about 5,000 Turkish liras, multiplied by 4 or 5. Now, that means you get about 20,000 Turkish liras. That is closely to $2,000. Now, if you are lucky to get a company, being an engineer in a company, you will get more pay, because they will, pay you in dollars. Some of them, or not all of them, they will pay you in dollars. Now, that's the most common job that you can find. And of course, being an engineer, you know that you have to have a certificate to prove that you are an engineer. And also, if you get a job as an engineer, a doctor, whatever, they will do your work permit. So all these things are the things you will be benefiting working with any company as an engineer, as a doctor, as a manager, as whatever, project manager. So that's all you need to know about working as a project management in Turkey. So I think I have come to the end of this video, and it has been a long video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching up until this time, and I want you to know that you have been so good supporting my channel. Please continue doing that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done that, click the subscribe button right now. Thank you so much, and leave a comment in the comment section. Share this video to your friends and family members, and like this video as well. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.